Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today our topic is going to be on 10-year treasury note. It is all related to treasury bonds or bills or whatever you say, which the US government issues to obligate the debts. Okay, so 10-year treasury note, we can say it is a debt obligation or a fixed income security. So this one, right? One second. So 10-year treasury note is a debt obligation, also a fixed income security. It is issued by US government. The US government issues it. Okay. So the US government issues this kind of treasury notes. Okay. And it partially funds itself to repay the debts which has got through themselves. So this 10-year treasury note, why it is called a treasury note? Okay. There are like treasury bills, treasury notes, and treasury bonds. Bills, notes, and bonds. The primary difference is like, what is the tenure of these debt obligations? Okay. Something that is holding a maturity of less than a year. The tenure is less than a year means it is called as treasury bills. If it's going to hold a tenure of 1 year to 10 year means it will be called as a treasury note. So now that we are going to look into a 10-year treasury note. When I will call it as a treasury bond means something that has a tenure of more than 10 years. So it's like, longer bonds. So they are called as treasury bonds. So now we are going to discuss on 10-year treasury note. The name itself implies, right? So this is going to be a 10-year maturity period. This is going to hold a 10-year maturity period from the date of issuance. Say, for example, tomorrow or any date in this year, they are going to issue this 10-year treasury note means the US government. From that particular date till the 10th year, that will be calculated as a complete tenure for this treasury note. Okay. And how it will be repaid is, it is going to pay interest at a fixed rate. So interest is going to be paid at a fixed rate. And then what frequency it will be paid is once in every 6 months. Okay. So in a year, 2 times it will be paid. So for 10 years, 20 times the interest will be paid to the party. Okay. So once in every 6 months it is being paid, and the interest rate is going to be a fixed one. And the 10-year maturity, upon the 10-year maturity, the face value. So how much the original value was being allocated for the 10-year treasury note, that will be repaid to the customer straight away. So face value paid back to parties on maturity. This is like, one of the huge one where, the US government issues more in a year, because it's being a long tenure, and, only in a kind of, twice in a year, the payment has to be made. It's like, it's very easy for them to handle. Okay. But if you take the case of, T-bills, it is like going to be in like 8 or 13, 26, like weeks wise it will be there. So you have to revisit all the payments again and again. And if you take longer than 10 years, that is again, it's going to be, the timeline is going to be huge. So 10-year treasury notes is like most commonly issued by the US government for the debt obligations. Okay. So what is the difference between bills, notes, and bonds we have discussed, and how important this 10-year treasury note is playing an important role in the debt obligations made by the US government. That's also we have discussed. So hope you all got some idea of what is this 10-year treasury note all about. Hope to see you all soon on our next video, guys. Until then, all of you take care. It's your VK signing off for now. Bye bye.